Yeah. What's the word? What's the word, y'all? Welcome to
What up?
the
What up?
very first Say I Quit podcast. You know who it is, man. It's your boy Lil Derek. I got Les Hardy Jr. with me. We got Reed Starks with me, and today we got two very special guests coming straight from the commentary table. We got Zach Frost and we got Brandon with us today, man. How y'all doing?
What's up, y'all?
What's going on, y'all? Glad to finally
How
be
you
doing
doing? I gotta start doing it like that, I guess. How you doing?
Yeah, you gotta ready. You gotta do this. You gotta. How you doing?
I just want to know why Zach's cuddling up with a freaking zebra blanket.
Hey, don't worry about me, big dog. It's cold in here. Don't worry about me, dog.
Who let this dude in here?
As you can see, Brandon's at SmackDown, I think.
Yeah, I'm at SmackDown.
Yeah,
We all here
live at SmackDown ahead of time in Glasgow, Scotland. We live reporting.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Hey, it's fucking early here.
It's like 4 in the morning out there. 4 or 5
It's
in the
4 in the
morning.
morning.
4 in the morning.
It's 5
4
o'clock
in the morning, man.
morning.
And speaking of Clash at the Castle, man, coming up this Saturday in Glasgow, Scotland, Drew McIntyre's hometown, man. But also, we got a bunch of other wrestlers who are gonna be kind of hometown heroes on that night. First and foremost, you got Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill versus Alba Fire, Isla Dawn versus Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. That match, I gotta say, I personally would like to see Alba and Isla, the home heroes, win that match. I just don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think there is a team right now like that is on the main roster. I don't see anybody really beating Bianca and Jade Cargill. I was literally like sitting down thinking about this the other day, like who right now is built to beat them, and nobody is built to beat them. It's some teams that they could possibly build to beat them throughout the next couple of months, but right now I just don't see anybody touching Jade and Bianca Cargill. Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. I think they win that one. I think they win that one.
I'm sorry, Derek. I'm sorry.
No, you good. That was a nice blunder. Because I usually just say Jade and Bianca, because I don't be even trying to say both last names. Like Bianca, y'all know who I'm talking about, man. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. All right.
No, I don't see nobody beating them until they decide to turn one or the other. Whoever they gonna end up turning heel that day, losing the titles until one of them turns on the other one. So whenever they decide they want to pull the trigger on that, that's when they're gonna drop those.
I think I agree with Frosty because, like, I mean, there was the rumors, like, I don't want to say, the rumors, but I'm gonna say the rumors that Bianca Belair was pregnant, but she's still wrestling. She's still trying to put on bangers like she could. But like Frosty said, I think Jade finna turn on her. We've been saying this for a while. I feel like in order for Bianca to get her little break, Jay got to turn on her. That it might happen at Clash, it might happen at SummerSlam, who knows, bro? But we in for the ride, bro.
Yeah. Have Jade turn, have Bianca leave for a little bit, and then bring her back around Mania to do that feud for the Mania match.
I think,
and when you think about it, go ahead, Brandon. My bad.
No, I was just gonna say, kind of just think about it. Zach's comfy cozy ass over there did have a good point, but if I could just interject another point, not only like, sorry, I do think that one of them is going to turn on the other. I'd rather see Jade turn so you can keep Jade heel, and let Bianca stay face and have her make a return closer down to to the Rumble, give her a little break. But a good way to set that up would be to have someone like the Hometown Kids get a roll up or something. Because imagine what that would do for the two of their careers.
Yup.
In one match, you just beat Shayna, Zoe, Jade, and Bianca in one match. You can get a roll up on Bianca, take those titles, you get that home crowd win, and that sets up a reason for Jade to turn on Bianca because she just cost him the titles.
The
I'm
only
even
reason.
thinking.
Go ahead.
I'm even thinking that's exactly where I was leading towards, but I was even thinking that they don't have to eat the pin. Zoe or Shayna could eat the pin. Bianca and Jay, a little tension starts to build right there. Then the next match, like you said, they get Bianca with the roll up. And now Jay turns on her because, of course, they get their rematch. You know what I'm saying? They'll get their rematch, but the tension will have a little second to be boiling. And now we're starting to build to the point where, okay, now she loses with the roll up. Boom. Jay snaps. Jay turns on her. Like you said, takes Bianca out. We see Bianca towards Royal Rumble season. She comes back with this vengeance. We slow grind that until WrestleMania. And we have a big climatic match, that we're going to get that match eventually. You know what I'm saying? And putting them in the team kind of puts us on a much faster course to that match, in my opinion, because I think if they're singles and you tried to keep them away from each other, but now with them being on TV together, what the hell is Reed?
Is this fucking popping out Polaroids?
Was that a Polaroid camera?
That dude,
motherfucker, just back out of Polaroid.
This dude popping roids at the camera.
I wasn't gonna say it, but I was sure. Like, is that
a? No, Lil Derek. I think you got a. I think you've got a really good point. A way that they could do that makes it build a little bit more before that turn. If you don't want to do that on Saturday, don't rush it. Is a good way to get a huge pop in the hometown is let Bianca have Zoe in the ring. She hits the KOD on Zoe. She gets up going for the pin. Alba runs in and just throws Bianca out of the ring and gets that cover and picks up the win.
I like that. I like that a lot better because I'm going to be honest. I don't like the idea of doing a roll-up pin because I truthfully feel like they are finally starting to make some progress with this women's tag team division. So the last thing you want to do while you're finally starting to get some traction is do like a weird roll-up W or anything like that because you're just finally starting to catch some fire with these women tag team belts when they've been irrelevant and a joke for so long.
Yeah, let Jade take out Shayna, and then Bianca hits that KOD on Zoe, and then Alba runs in and throws her out of the ring and gets that pin.
I can dig that.
And then afterwards, Jade's pissed that they lost and Bianca didn't get the pin. But then they get their rematch at Money in the Bank, and then you can hit them with a roll-up or something like that. And then Jade's like, all right, screw this, and just beats the shit out of Bianca.
I dig it.
Yeah, I'm with that too.
I don't know. I still want to know why I'm not in that writer's truck. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, all I'm going to say is
myself that a lot.
I hope everybody has fun.
He said what?
Somebody's getting fucked over, but it is what it is.
Somebody is.
I just hope all the teams have fun. You're that guy, huh?
Man, don't be, bro. That reminded me, man. I forgot. I don't know what was going on, man, and it made me think about Russell Westbrook. If y'all seen when he was on the Lakers. And we were going on a winning streak. I'm a Lakers fan, so I'm saying we. So we were on a winning streak, and everybody like, yeah, man, let's keep it up. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep this energy. Let's keep winning. And Russell Westbrook like, hey, y'all, let's just go out there and have fun. LeBron looked at that boy like, what the fuck you mean? Let's have fun. You feel me? Like, you tripping, bro. We trying to win. Like, no. This is our life. You feel me? Like, this not at the rec with the homies. It's not the YMCA, bro. We trying to win. I don't know what you talk about. It ain't just no let's have fun. Let's have fun.
Tell me your cousin put a bag on the other team without telling me your cousin put a bag on the other team.
Yeah, let's just have fun.
As long as we have fun, we can take this L.
Also, intermission. Fuck Hulk Hogan. All my homies hate Hulk Hogan.
All my homies.
It's an honorary thing that we say fuck Hulk Hogan every
On
podcast.
God.
If you knew her,
Yeah.
if you knew her.
Who killed WCW? All of them. Next question.
Next question.
Next question. But
Hey,
go ahead, Les.
nah, my fault. I was gonna say we watched episode 2 today. I have to say that shit was probably the funniest fucking thing I've seen in a fucking
Bret
while.
Hart.
Bret Hart is so now Goldberg is funny as fuck too.
Bro. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing out
Me
here.
and all my
I
homies
don't know
hate
what the
Hulk
fuck I'm
or
doing out
Goldberg.
here. Yeah.
He said it was an accident, but fuck, man, I can't do anything now.
Dude,
Goldberg.
the funniest
Oh, God.
thing is watching all those like Bret Hart interviews now when he's just shit talking everybody,
Yeah.
shitting on
Yeah.
WWE, still shitting on Goldberg, shitting on Triple H. Just dude's just in his bitter era.
Yeah.
I think my favorite part of the episode was they zoomed in on Goldberg telling Bret Hart, watch for the kick, watch for the kick. He Irish whips Bret Hart. Bret Hart comes back, eats a fucking kick, but right before they cut to Bret Hart, he was like, kick? What kick? He was like, what? We never talked about this. We never
This kick, bitch.
Yeah, bro, that kick was awkward too. It was like in a closed area. Like they were close together and he kicked them up high. Like, how does that happen?
I was watching, yes, somebody posted an interview. I don't know if it was like the Chris Van Fleet or whatever,
Yeah,
posting an interview with Bret and just talking about Triple H, talking about Goldberg, and just how like just shitting on everybody. I commented on it. I'm like, all of Bret Hart's critical thinking skills were left on the bottom of Goldberg's boot.
Man.
That's kind of
Bret
he's
Bret
so
been
right.
acting real suspect ever since that fan tackled him during the Hall of Fame ceremony.
Yeah, man.
Oh my god!
Shout out Bret Hart though, man. Shout out Bret Hart. We were just talking about that fact that like he honestly, you know, imagine if he got the rest of those 10, at least 10 more years he probably would have had in his career at least. You know what I'm saying? Like
He can't get back to WWE.
how he's perceived as far as his greatness is be a whole different story, man. A whole different story.
True.
Like
if Bret Hart, right? This is just a conspiracy, right? If Bret Hart doesn't get injured, and let's say he does come back to WWE, does Shawn Michaels ever face Undertaker?
I think
is that
You know what's crazy though to think about?
at some point he has to.
When Shawn hurt his back, when he left for 4 years, who was he facing?
Undertaker? That's what I thought Les was talking
Yeah.
about. Like that, does that match even happen? Is Shawn
Yeah.
Michaels in that casket match to even get hurt?
True.
So here's
There's
the
a lot
thing,
of-
though.
Yeah.
Shawn only got better with time. Like
Yeah.
He
Pete.
aged. Yeah.
Shawn's peak was early to mid 2000s.
Yup.
True.
Like that was when Shawn was putting on the biggest bangers. So if you say like if you want to talk about if Bret never left, I personally feel like Shawn would have left him in the dust anyway. Shawn was only getting better every year.
Yeah, like Shawn.
I ain't mad at that because I'm a Shawn Michaels fan. I think Shawn Michaels is a GOAT.
But he never has that.
I'm right there with you.
If he doesn't have that casket match, he never gets. Will he still turn to Christianity and become like a new born again Christian after he gets hurt for 4 years and realizes, oh,
Yeah, I mean, his career probably he doesn't. I mean, honestly,
oh,
he for his account, it was him having a child.
yeah,
His
yeah,
child seeing him all messed up like that. So it really wasn't even the back. It was the fact he was drinking, you know what I'm saying, doing the drugs and things that he was doing during that time. You know, his child was seeing him like that. He falling asleep and stuff. Like He's supposed to be in peak condition. He's supposed to be in peak condition in like the prime of his life, health wise. He over there dozing off when he's supposed to be holding his child. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, that
so
shit gets
seeing how he was lacking as a father is what put him on that path. So, arguably he still cleans up and has those extra years in his career, regardless.
Yeah.
just like
What a great career. Shout out Jan Michaels.
yeah.
Man, a hell of a story. Hell of a story.
Imagine waking up, child saying you messed up. You're like, yeah, fuck, I got to be a Christian and go have bangers.
And but no, he was talking about like what ifs. There's so many of like the what ifs in wrestling. Like even like as of like recent, like the what if Roman never got COVID before that day one where Brock got inserted into that other match, and like there's just so many of those what ifs in wrestling. It's weird.
What if Brock never came back in 2012?
Hey, guess what?
What if Brock never left the first time?
Wow,
Man.
yeah, that's a good one.
Forget
you taking
coming
that John
back.
Cena
What if-
hat off. Take that John Cena hat off,
He
boy.
wouldn't even exist.
Hey, segue into our next talking about next point. What if Drew? Oh, I was gonna say Drew. What if CM Punk never comes back this year? You think Drew has the belt now?
Yeah.
Has the belt?
I don't know. I feel like that only elevated. That helped elevate his hater character to the 10th degree. Like the added element of him.
Drew is gold right now.
Yeah. I don't know if he.
Yeah, Reed. Yeah,
I don't know
Reed.
if he becomes this.
Yeah. You hear
CM
Brandon?
Punk.
Hey,
This
just
goal, like CM Punk.
Dude, is Reed
a lot.
a Drew hater?
He was.
Brandon. When Drew had first turned heel, me and Derek said, "Yo, this is Drew McIntyre's best heel work, probably of his career." Reed said, "Nah, you're gassing it. Nah, this sucks. Nah, this is ass. This is mid."
That sounds like Reed. That's what's crazy. That sounds just like Reed.
No.
That's crazy.
No, dude. Hey, he's got a point. Drew's best heel work.
3MB.
Baby.
Speaking of Drew, can we stop? I'm gonna say, can we stop cock teasing broken dreams, bro? Can we just get the full? Can we just get the full fucking theme song this Saturday, please?
Like
Y'all
It's
just
like-
At least this Saturday.
seems
Let
like
me sing my
every time-
Let me sing my heart out. Let me sing my
Bro,
heart out. this Saturday.
Overrated theme song.
You're
Oh, you
wrong.
wrong.
You're wrong.
I'm finna
You're
take
wrong.
him off the stage, G. I'm finna take him off the stage.
they're good.
Every
Hey,
time they tease it, they play a little bit more and a little bit more every time before cutting back to that stupid sword
bro.
sound.
Hey, bro, what you say, Frosty?
I don't want to hear that sword. I do not want to hear that sword on Saturday at all.
I don't.
You don't
I
want-
don't.
You don't want to cock tease, you full deal, not the half deal.
I wish I would have been able to hear what you said, but you cut out like 3 times.
Zach, we have this problem every single time, bro.
Oh, fair enough.
I heard of that song.
How you make music in your mic's ass?
I'm not even using a mic on my phone.
Yeah, fair enough.
How do
Y'all
you
working on y'all shooting.
Both.
Nah,
It's
Zach
a work, it's a
shooting
work
on him.
shoot. It's a
He's
work
shooting
shoot.
on- He's
Zach-
shooting on him.
Zach,
They
how you
shooting
gonna
over
be
there,
that?
buddy.
How's Zach gonna be that
shoot.
disrespectful with that zebra blanket?
Hey, I threw that zebra blanket. Hey, that shit been in the corner for like 10 minutes now.
Hey, my belt rack is over there. Talk to me nice.
My belt better than
Them,
yours. Supposed to be nice.
Walmart toy belts, boy, if you don't stop. Them
I know you-
1999.
Fitted from lids, bro. I know you ain't talking with a fitted from lids.
Oh,
What's wrong
nah.
what's wrong with a fitted from lids?
Yeah, all right.
He said
Y'all
he
think
got
Drew
the
winning?
custom-made AJ joint.
Y'all think Drew winning?
Drew, I got Drew 100%.
He can't.
Drew
they-
has
dude,
to win.
If they make that man
He
lose
has
twice in a
to
row in
win.
his home country, bro, the WWE is trolls, bro.
Hey, bro.
You can have.
I'm gonna want to
CM
fight
Punk-
them for Drew McIntyre at that point. I'm gonna want to fight CM Punk. Shit, if CM Punk screw him, I want to fight CM Punk.
CM
CM Punk,
I don't
let's get it.
see. I don't see Punk being a part of the match at all. I think he's going to come out afterwards.
I
think-
realize
I would
that
hope
crowd
so.
is gonna turn on CM Punk really
Yeah.
bad, really
I
fucking
think
bad,
If he takes that win from Drew McIntyre for sure.
So
really
I
bad.
think Finn actually screws Damian in this match.
You think this soon?
Yes.
Maybe to set up SummerSlam?
I'm
wait, no,
thinking
no.
Summer.
Nah,
I'm
SummerSlam.
thinking
you gotta do
SummerSlam. I'm thinking Money in the Bank maybe, because if you've seen in the little backstage segments for like the past like 3-4 weeks, there is a red briefcase.
Oh,
with
the demon?
with
Yeah.
the demon face on it. So maybe they set up something for Money in the Bank.
That and Finn snagging that hotel key card.
Yeah,
That
that too.
motherfucker swiped that like fucking swiper, bro.
And correct me
You
if
said,
I'm
yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
isn't-
yeah.
So Money in the Bank is in London, right? Isn't
No.
NXT
Yeah.
Takeover?
No,
Isn't
No, it's in
NXT Takeover? It's what? Money in the Bank's not in
It's in
London.
Toronto. It's in
Toronto.
Toronto
It's in
this year. It was in
Toronto.
London last year.
Toronto. You're right. Is it Toronto Takeover?
Winnipeg,
Wasn't there
you
a
idiot.
Toronto? Wasn't there a Toronto Takeover? And isn't that the first place we saw the Demon? Was it a Toronto Takeover, or am I tweaking?
I
You
don't
might be
know.
Wait a second. Wait a
Might be-
second.
You might be cooking.
Let's see.
When was the first time we ever saw the Demon?
Come on, Leslie.
I know it was.
You-
I know it was at a. I know it was at a takeover. Was it London or not? I keep saying fucking London, Toronto.
I thought it was on the main roster.
No, the
No.
first time we ever.
Nah,
do
it
they?
was in NXT.
You don't know the Demon from NXT?
I thought he was trash. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Demon versus Samoa Joe in that ladder match. You gotta be trolling. This man gotta be trolling.
Samoa Joe top
Hey,
10 all
it's-
time.
it's both- They said
Hey,
NXT
the
Takeover Revolution.
Yeah,
The
Takeover
best
Revolution.
work that Finn ever did in NXT was when he did Bailey's entrance.
Damn. Not even with Undisputed.
That was a good time.
That was
a good
cool.
time.
Well, when he hit
No,
that
I-
Pele kick and turned.
Yep, that
Yeah.
was fire.
Yeah,
His
I'm
second
a
run
big
in NXT
fan.
was good.
I was a big fan of Finn in NXT. Like, dude, as soon as he got to the main roster, like he's doing work now, but dude, they buried his ass on the main roster right out the gate.
You know what one?
What?
You know,
What?
Yeah, they gave him the fucking Universal, but they stopped. Like as soon as he got hurt and he came back, they did nothing with him.
It hurt
Well,
his
yeah.
momentum so
I mean, I
bad,
agree.
though.
It jacked his momentum, though. Like, it's like
Yeah.
one of those back of the line things. And then by the time he got back from being, hurt, there were so many more talented people than him that it was hard to put him back into the mix.
I think they could have if they wanted to.
bro.
He needs
The one person on NXT that always got me hyped was when Tommaso turned heel and he came out the next pay per view, no music, walked out, got
He
Hard.
just walked out.
He
hard.
did, kept walking. That's aura to
I-
me, bro.
So
can't do
I
it.
will stand on this. I will stand on this for as long as I am alive. Finn should have beat Seth for that world title during that feud.
Of course.
And I
Yeah.
stand on that.
I agree.
Finn should have beat Edge.
Almost that.
Well,
Yeah.
I still
Finn
still
should've beat
believe he
Edge.
was supposed.
Shit.
I still believe he
Malachi
was
Black
supposed
should
to.
be Edge.
I think that outcome was changed after he got cut open.
Yeah.
He got hurt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, just
That could
because
be understandable.
Derek and Les, I'm meeting y'all for the first time tonight. One thing that we need to get out of the way really quick, something important.
This dude's gonna. This is gonna be a dig at me 100%.
No. Mount Rushmore.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay, cool.
All
I'll
right.
fuck with this.
What's up, Zach? Mount Rushmore.
Mount. Oh,
You want my personal favorites or who I would
That's
put
what.
on there
That's
as
the one
just
I
the
always
greatest.
care about. I want your personal Mount Rushmore.
Okay.
All right. So personal
guys-
Mount Rushmore. I'm putting Shawn Michaels. I'm putting AJ Styles. Men only. putting Shawn Michaels and AJ Styles. They got the automatic first 2 spots. After that, personal, and I'm putting his whole career. So Tyler Black / Seth Rollins, personal, and I can't say one of my people because I ain't even gonna mention him. I ain't gonna give him his credit but he was one of my favorites when I was a kid. Then I'm gonna put Kurt Angle, and 5th, I'm a man, it's tough. Well, that's the 4. That's the 4 for real. That's the 4.
I'm about to say Rushmore.
If I had to do a 5th, yeah. That's the 4 then. That's the 4.
We got Sean.
Personal
Kurt.
favorite. I'm gonna take Sean, Kurt, Seth, AJ for the entire packages of their entire careers, indies, everything.
Ain't it crazy?
Because I was a Seth Rollins fan. I was a Seth Rollins fan when he was Tyler Black, so I got him there for now. It's some people that I could have put there, but yeah, I'll put him there.
The fact that I know who the one you didn't want to say was is crazy.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure you do.
I think everybody knows.
Why don't you say
leave him alone. I'll leave him alone. But I feel like he one of the greatest. I feel like he one of the greatest of all time.
Brandon,
Vince McMahon. That damn Vince McMahon.
It's Jinder Mahal,
the greatest of all time. All right, let me give my Mount Rushmore. Let me see. Fuck. Jeff Hardy.
Yeah.
RVD. Rey Mysterio.
Bro's got high flyers.
John Cena.
Yeah. Solid.
Zach?
Solid. I got Shawn Michaels, Rey Mysterio, Kane. You're such a hater, bro.
A bit's better, bro. A bit's better.
Word.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. That's for another day. This ain't my list. This is your list. This is your list. It's your list.
4 is tough. So today, since I got the shirt on, I'm gonna go AJ. But if you ask me tomorrow, AJ might be replaced with The Rock.
Solid. All right. Hit me with it, Reed.
All right. Number one's always, you guys already know my number one, Eddie Guerrero. He's the reason why I love wrestling. I'm going to put Ray up there too because I still love Ray. He can still move. This one's kind of out of left field, bro. But he was so good, bro. Like what he did. Oh my God. You guys are going to think I'm crazy. Sabu. I really like Sabu, bro.
Damn. All right.
I don't know why, bro. I really like Sabu. As the wrestler, not as the wrestler.
Solid.
And 4, bro. I'm completely honest with you, bro. I'm putting Roman at 4. Bro,
I don't hate it.
I don't hate
it.
I can respect it.
He's the reason why I kind of like right when I started watching back with like Hunter getting me back into it, bro. Like he was the guy. Like when he became the tribal chief, like that whole storyline I love. Now it's kind of but it's Roman, so I'll take that 4. I'll take that 4.
Solid.
That's
Solid.
A crazy 4. I like that.
First and foremost, who I truly believe, and Reed can suck a dick. Who I truly believe is the greatest of all time, Mr. Wyndham Rotunda.
Yes.
Okay.
Solid.
Oh, dude, yeah, and I can give you a whole PowerPoint presentation on that. I think
we'll be here for 3. We'll be here for 3 hours.
Dude's the greatest of all time, and I can prove it scientifically. I'm gonna put Cena up there.
Yeah.
If we're going personal, Jeff probably be up there as well. And Seth.
I was about to say you're on 4 and you haven't said Seth yet.
Yeah, I'm a Seth guy. Yeah, Cena, Seth, Bray, and Jeff Hardy.
Solid.
Good list.
I think everybody's lacking just a little bit of Hulk Hogan. I don't know.
Fuck Hogan.
Fuck Hulk Hogan.
That won't do for me, brother.
Yeah. That's not gonna work for me, brother.
I think y'all missing a little bit Brock Lesnar.
I don't. I don't hate it.
Hey, you want to know who's like a sleeper pick though?
Who?
Mae Young's hand baby.
Hey,
I think Katie Vick should be up there, but that's just
Oh,
me though.
bro.
God. Oh my God.
If
If you can't, I'm gonna be real. If
I'm gonna just
if Derek can't say his, you can't
He just
say
left.
Katie Vick. I feel like that's the
he just
same.
left. All right, y'all ready for the next thing?
yeah.
What we got? What we
Yep.
got?
Okay.
Oh my God. Are we
It
talking?
is, would you rather? Would you rather? All right.
Oh God, here we
This
go.
one's for Frosty first. All right.
Oh Jesus! All right, here we go.
Would you rather take that kick from Goldberg? Hold on, I'm cooking. Hold up. This is in the same realm. Or would you rather get tased like Goldberg did by Scott Hall versus Kevin Nash?
God damn it!
Both life altering at that point.
That's why Goldberg dropped fucking Undertaker on his dome because his brain didn't work no more after getting tased.
Yeah. Yep.
Bro, I'm taking the boot. Fuck that taser, fam. I'm taking the boot.
Okay.
I'm taking the
All right.
boot all day. You ever been
You-
tased? You ever been tased before, bro?
No, because I'm not a
Shit.
criminal.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm not a criminal either, but I don't mean I never been intoxicated and let my friends do stupid shit.
Oh wait.
All right, I'm
You got
asking
one
Brandon.
left?
I'll
Go
ask.
ahead.
I'll ask if you guys want me to, because you know, I'm a
Go
bitch.
ahead.
Brandon, would you rather? We've said this one before. Job out to Hulk Hogan for a world title match. Finger poke of doom type stuff, like just straight garbage. Or would you rather? Hold on. Oh my! Would you rather have Vince face do-rag Vince McMahon?
No, that's not even a question. I'm out there beating the shit out
No,
of
no.
Durag Vince McMahon.
You can't beat him. You have to job out to both of them. Which one you jobbing out?
you
Yeah,
gotta-
it's
you gotta
a
job out.
job.
The
It's
bullshit.
job out
Jobbing
either
out
way.
to Hogan, or no, that's easy. I'm jobbing out to Hogan because at least Hogan's in the main event and I'm getting a bag for it.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
I'm not.
That's fair.
I'm not facing Durag Vince McMahon at
On velocity.
at 7:40 p.m. on Monday Night Raw.
And you won't have
No.
to fucking
No.
you won't have to make out with Vince McMahon's ass after the match.
Yeah, no
it ain't
shit.
it ain't even Raw, bro. You getting that shit in the opening match of Velocity.
Sunday Night Heat.
It is Raw. What do you mean?
Yeah. Same
All
shit.
right. All right. Les. Derek, you'll go
Yeah.
last since you're the oldest. I'm just kidding. But
Bet.
what company do you want me to pick?
Any company, bro.
Pick one.
AE dope. AE dope.
Of course. All right.
Don't
John
get him
Mox-
started.
Would you rather have John Moxley bleed all over you for 15 minutes in a match or Max Caster rap?
What?
I'm taking the fucking
What?
blood.
You taking the blood?
You-
We going
not-
blood for blood. Me and Mox
You-
are going blood for blood because I ain't doing that shit. Max Caster cannot rap, bro.
Not a
You
Max
gotta listen to
Caster
his
guy?
whole album.
Listen.
Dude, I hate AEW so much, and I think like Max Caster is one of the only bright spots in that company.
No, I like Max.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like Max, bro.
Yeah, but
I
he's
love Max
I
Caster,
like
dude.
Max, dog. I like Max.
Listen.
and that's why
Bro,
we're
come on, bro. He got the Cena cosign, dog. He can't be that awful.
Vince
Come
McMahon
on,
also.
bro.
And y'all Cena fans, man. I'm
You're
a Cena
only
hater.
known for your wife's reality show.
Eric, what
But then
company?
I'm a
again-
hater personally.
But then again, Enzo also got the cosign, and Brandon is a hater
Yeah,
of him.
also
too, so.
He also co-signed on the bottom rope too. Yes, sir. All right, Derek. What company you want?
uh,
How come I
you
didn't
can do
get this option?
ECW. You can do ECW.
What'd you say, Derek?
You can do ECW.
ECW?
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather get
Is Reese
Gore?
coming up with these on the spot?
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm doing. This is my thing. Would you rather get gored by Rhino through 3 tables?
Damn.
How the fuck that
Or would
can
you
go
rather have
through?
Joey Styles yell in your ear, "Oh my God!" for 2 whole minutes?
Sheesh. We'll just take the gore personally. I think, you know,
He's taking a
that's
gore.
like
Through 3 Through
you
3
know,
tables.
3 tables, like 3 tables set up. Boom, 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 boom.
Hey,
Yeah.
That's about
You know what?
5 to
Hey.
10 seconds. That's about 5 to 10 seconds, and then I'm gonna be hurting for a minute, but I'm gonna be able to, you know, get in the ice bath and shit after that. But sitting there just letting Joey Styles yell in my ear for 2 minutes, that's gonna be like irreparable damage. So
hey,
yeah, I'm gonna just
let
I'ma
me
take my
let me
chances with the
throw out
gore.
an ECW real quick
Okay.
Oh,
And
Okay.
for all 4 of you. Just answer how you please.
Oh shit! All right.
Would you rather take every thumbtack bump that ever happened in ECW? Or would you rather take every bump that Spike Dudley had to take?
Oh,
Thumbtack.
That's solid. That's
Thumbtack.
solid.
cooking. He's cooking.
Thumbtack.
I'm taking the
Bruh.
thumbtacks, bro.
I'm taking the tax.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
taking
I
the
gotta-
tax.
I think I
All
gotta
day.
take the tax.
Shit. That's what I'm
solid.
like.
Actually-
As much as the
that might
tax
work-
don't hurt.
I might take Spikes because there ain't no way they're throwing my big ass into the crowd.
Bro. They used to abuse Spike. Like he would over lunch.
Bro,
Bro, they
Dude,
would
them
drop
dudes that
bro on his
missed-
head, everything, bro.
dude, them dudes that missed the table and just slammed the back of Spike's head
Oh,
off the
dude, that
table.
was nasty.
Bro.
You gotta
Bro.
insert that. You gotta insert that clip, bro. You gotta insert that clip.
Bro, that
Yeah,
shit.
I'm gonna, cause
I just take the tax.
Undertaker
It's,
hitting that flat back bump choke slam to the outside of the ring. Dude, that dude
Yeah.
did not hit feet first or nothing. That dude just went flat back on that floor.
What about when Brock Lesnar power bombed him through the fucking ring?
I was gonna say the
Through
same
the
shit.
fucking ring.
you talking about Brock? You remember what the fuck he did to Zach Gowen?
Yeah,
Down in the wheelchair, down the
Oh.
stairs, bro.
bro, fucked his shit.
Yeah, they was
up,
fucking
bro.
Zach Gowen up, bro.
There was that.
Yeah.
They took his leg
Is it-
off and
you want this
they took his
WWE
leg
check?
off and
You want this
they-
check, don't you?
they took
Remember
the
Ray?
prosthetic off and
Ray?
beat the real leg up, bro. Oh man, bro.
Hey,
Remember
Vince is a fucking demon for writing that.
Who even thinks of some shit like that? Who thinks to do
Vin-
that? To
Vince
a handicapped
McMahon,
man?
that's who.
Only Vince McMahon thought that
That's
shit. He said this
exactly-
shit gonna be hilarious. This is some good shit.
This is such good shit.
Like, you already know.
I-
he
I-
was
I
thinking,
got-
like,
I got one more good one if y'all want it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Run it.
Yeah? All
Is
right.
it ECW?
No, it's the E.
Oh, word.
You have 2 options. You are facing 3 other people in a match. Option 1, you're in a chops only match with Gunther, Flair, and Big Show.
Oh my god.
Option 2, you are fresh out of Tough Enough and you are entrant 1 in the Royal Rumble. Entrants 2, 3, and 4 are Eddie, Benoit, and Hardcore Holly.
Oh, what?
God damn. Jeez.
Who you picking?
Computer. Hey, bro.
I'm just gonna close my laptop.
Hey, Hey, listen, Pewter knew how to actually fight though, so I'm gonna take the second one. I'm bloody.
Like, basically, how do you want to die?
Yeah, but he put them all in the room, like not kayfabe, like shoot fight. He was killing all of them. So
Killing all of them.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
real with you. I ain't trying to get chopped by the Big Show.
Dude,
Nah.
yeah,
So
I can.
I'm just
I
gonna
can
probably
take.
take my chances.
I can
Every
take Gunthers and Flares because those are those like backhand chops. But dude, Big Show's palm coming down on your chest can't do it.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
can't-
frying.
I-
That's a
I-
frying
for an
pan, folks.
entire
Kofi.
match. For an entire
Kofi.
match.
Kofi's chest is caved in because of Big Show.
Yup.
Yeah.
yeah. Remember
Like,
this shit?
bro.
You're gonna get slapped. Well, it's the Big Show.
Yo, you can't convince me that motherfucker did not sing that song, bro.
No,
He
he
did,
did. That was him, bro.
To this day,
That was
to this
him.
day,
Guaranteed.
ain't nobody else yell that shit like that, bro. They can,
I was convinced.
They can trick everybody else.
I was convinced Lita was the one that said, "You think you know me?" I thought that was always her for the
I
longest
swear
time.
to God.
I
With
thought
who?
it was
Leader.
Lita.
for Ed.
Really
You know me? Yeah, I always thought it was her.
interesting.
The new one is Beth, though. The
Yeah,
new one
that's
is
Beth,
100% Beth, though.
What is it? You think you know him?
Yeah, you think you know him. Shit sounds so weird. It sounds weird as shit.
Hey,
All right.
bro.
Brave Soul. Who's stepping up to the plate?
I got it. What's up?
All right, Brandon. This is a good one.
Ah!
Would you rather get a stink face from a prime Rocky
He doing this again.
or
I'm
or
going
a,
with whatever the other one is.
or a Bronco Buster from X-Pac?
I'll take that Bronco Buster all day. I
Bro,
don't give a
your
damn.
heat is gonna be in your face, bro. Think about it.
Meat or ass?
You're gonna take X-Pac's X-Cock to the face?
Whoa.
Hey, yo.
What's he?
Hey.
What's he?
Hey,
What's he?
yo.
Nah,
Why you-
I'm not eating that ass. I won't do it.
I'll have to
Hey,
go
at
with
least
the Bronco
the-
Buster,
hey,
bro. I would
Hey, at
never.
least- yeah, bro. At least the meat's covered up by pants. There ain't no covering up that ass.
Covered up by pants, and when he's doing
Bro.
the Bronco Buster, he's going up and down, so at least I get a breath in between. Kishi's ass, dude. You're breathing straight.
Bro, you gotta literally
smoke.
hold your breath, bro. You gotta hold your breath that whole time he's just shaking his
Oh,
ass in
no.
your face, bro. Shaking all
And you-
ass cheeks
and-
on your face,
and-
bro.
And
All
hold your
ass
breath or
cheeks
not,
on your
you're still
face.
getting pink eye. So yeah, I'm taking the
You get
Bronco.
pink eye, you tasting what that dude had for lunch.
Oh yeah, I'm taking the Bronco
Like, nah,
Buster for
bro.
sure.
Oh my
Craziest
God.
finisher ever, bro. Craziest
Fuck.
finisher ever, bro.
But-
Ain't
Wait, who's
ain't
next?
no way I would have been taking that shit.
Is it Derek and Frosty? The last two.
I'll take the
Yeah.
Rhea Rip. I'll take the Rhea Ripley stink face though.
And I'll take that. I'll take
I'm
that
telling
Brie Bell
you,
Bronco Buster.
I'm telling Virginia.
Gladly.
She right in here. We good.
All right.
I got that Brie Bella Bronco Buster on lock.
Jesus.
The better looking Bella twin.
Oh my God, bro! They
I'm
look
not-
the same.
I'm not having this. I'm not having this conversation.
guys, we're not here to.
Said they ass
Here.
is,
You guys want to get into our next thing?
Let's do it.
I got a spicy one, bro. Pause.
Oh,
I got a
boy.
spicy one, bro.
Whoa. What you trying to get into? Damn.
Whoa, Nelly.
What do you mean? Nothing. Yeehaw. But
Getting into something. Dude, love.
pick one person, erase the rest. This is mine. You guys can do yours if you want in the meantime, but this is what I have. Pick one, erase the rest. AJ Styles, Bryan Danielson, Daniel Bryan, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, John Moxley.
That's the
Moxley.
easiest.
Yeah,
That's the
Moxley's
easiest.
getting the
That's
fuck
the
out.
easiest.
Mox is
That's
getting
the
the
easiest
fuck
thing in
out.
history. That's the
No.
easiest thing in history.
Nah, he
That's-
said pick one. He said pick one. He ain't want to make it easy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Styles, Mox, and who?
Styles, Daniel Bryan, Mox, and Seth Rollins. Pick
Yeah,
one.
Bryan, Mox, and Styles can all piss off for all I care. Seth's going nowhere.
yeah,
Okay.
I agree.
Okay.
Nah,
Now-
AJ
now
gotta
if we're-
stay.
Now,
AJ
if we're
gotta stay.
keeping,
yeah.
now
AJ
if we're
gots to
erasing one, if we're erasing one and keeping the rest, you already know where I'm going. Reed already know
Yeah.
where I'm going.
Yeah, you're just a
Everybody
hater.
going to the same place. You feel me?
Wrong.
Besides me,
I
like,
bet
it's
you we
all
ain't.
over.
I bet you we ain't.
Everybody going to the same place.
Bye bye, Daniel.
Nah,
Oh,
see,
yeah,
I
your ass
disagree.
drunk,
If
boy.
I'm only getting rid of one, y'all are
What you
gonna
been drinking on?
burn me at the stake. But
Daniel Bryan might be the most overrated wrestler I've ever watched in my entire life.
All right, bro. Brandon was talking, and you just went.
if I'm only getting rid of one, Styles is out.
You are
Yeah.
weak.
Yeah, y'all.
Oh.
What y'all drink today, man? I need some. Of
No,
that
all
shit.
right. So
I'm
here's the
sorry.
thing. Here's the thing. I'm a WWE guy. I don't really watch much else. And if we're talking WWE only, no Daniel Bryan means no Yes Movement, no WrestleMania 30, no Takeover. Say what you want. I don't give a damn if you don't care about those other moments. But that kid that had the terminal illness, Connor, you don't have that. You don't have Daniel making that kid's dreams come true. And I'll take, for that reason alone, I'll take Daniel Bryan.
Okay,
Seth-
let me argue
Seth
this though
Rollins.
too. I know you saying just WWE, right? But considering what AJ Styles did for professional wrestling, being the face of TNA, at a point in time, TNA was AEW. TNA was the alternative, the place where everybody left and made a name for themselves. If we don't have TNA becoming TNA, without AJ Styles, TNA doesn't become TNA. TNA
sure.
doesn't become TNA. You have no main event Jeff Hardy. You have no main event Bobby Lashley. You have no main event Christian Cage. It like completely changed Drew McIntyre. Hell, Cody Rhodes may not even be Cody Rhodes right now if there isn't a TNA, because there's no Impact without TNA. Without the things that AJ Styles did, and that's just his TNA career. Then we get to the New Japan, and the popular the Bullet Club became this big thing when AJ Styles became the leader of the Bullet Club. That was when the Bullet Club took over the wrestling world from that point on. And now everybody too sweet and they got fucking 20,000 members of the Bullet Club nowadays. You feel me? So if we even arguing that, I'm taking AJ Styles and his impact and everything that he's done over. Ambrose got to go. Ambrose got to go. Goddamn. Fuck y'all talking about. One person got to go. Ambrose deuces.
No, see, I gotta keep Mox for the sole reason that if you don't have Mox, you don't have that tribal chief reign.
Why you think that?
For the last 4 years alone, Mox not going nowhere.
What do you think he did to catapult us to the tribal chief reign?
I think he did what Brandon is also saying. Like, he saved AEW multiple times when it came to the World Championship, like the CM Punk fiasco. What was it? Drop it.
But what does that have to do? But what does that have to do with the tribal chief thing?
That's what I'm asking.
That's extra shit. I'm saying that's like the extra to John Moxley. Now, I don't know about the tribal chief stuff. He has to explain that. Let me shut up.
I mean, because if you don't get the tribal chief without the Shield. That's what catapulted Reigns into popularity. And the storylines with Ambrose and with Seth that came after that is what got him so over and so big. Without the Shield, Reigns never would have, like, I never say never, but Reigns didn't have the storyline behind him to put him in the position that he was.
That's fair. That's a fair
I can
point.
dig that.
Yeah.
I
Reigns
argue
was
they was
never
gonna push him
meant-
to the moon regardless, man. They was going. He's a Samoan. He has the perfect build. He has the look. Like he is Vince's guy. Like as much as people want to act like Vince went away from his guy, like that look, he has always pushed guys with that look. And Roman Reigns, even out of that trio, Roman Reigns was never the best wrestler. Roman Reigns did not have the best character out of the three during the Shield and once they first started going their different paths as single stars. Roman Reigns was never the best, but he was the guy. He had the look. He was always going to be a guy that Vince would have wanted to push, in my opinion. Honestly, we may get the tribal chief earlier because him and Paul Heyman still have that same connection, like that relationship through the family. You know what I'm saying? So
see, I think that's my point, though, that you don't get him without the Shield because, yeah, he's that type of dude that Vince wanted, but guess who else was? Drew. And they let Drew go because he wasn't doing anything. He wasn't having great matches. He wasn't great on the mic. He didn't have a character. If you don't have, like, I think Reigns in the beginning of his face career, he got, they kept him around longer because he was with the Shield. If you had Roman coming up to the main roster as he was without the Shield, dude was not putting on good matches. Dude did not have a good character. Dude did not have any good.
He's not wrong. Whatsoever. That is a fair point.
The Shield was I think the Shield was the reason he did not he did not get cut.
If he wasn't in the Shield,
for that, I feel that.
Yeah,
he didn't get cut.
He doesn't come to the main roster though. He doesn't come to the main roster at that point in time if he's not in the Shield. He stays in FCW. He goes through NXT. So it's definitely a different trajectory. I think personally that he still can get to this tribal chief because I think then they would have tried to throw him even more in with Jay and Jimmy earlier. You know what I'm saying? So I think that you could eventually have got to this moment.
I think if he wasn't with the Shield, at some point, Vince still would have said, hey, that's the guy that I want in the main event picture. Vince would have said, bring him up, and then he would have failed miserably.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
There's definitely a chance. There's definitely a possibility that he just falls flat on his face and does nothing once Vince tries to catapult him. And like you said, he doesn't have that backstory at that point. He doesn't have that Shield.
Look at in the Shield, Mox, Ambrose, and Seth were the ones putting on the entertaining part of most of those matches.
And you got to think, look at his face work after the Shield was over. Those promos with Cena, the shit with Baron Corbin, that stuff was so
Mm-hmm.
bad. Imagine all that with no history with the Shield.
I just think
dude would not be in the company today.
Yeah, but you also got to look at the aspect of Seth Rollins was Tyler Black for 10 years of his career before he went to WWE. He already had a character. Same with Jon Moxley, CZW, damn near GCW, EWG. Roman came through the FCW. That was his first thing. The other two were already established in the ring and stuff. So I think they just they put him with guys that they knew were finally coming up to the main roster, but already had training and they knew what they were doing to an extent. So putting Roman with them and not talent-wise not being far apart, I think that's what helped him too. But if they put him by himself, bro, bringing up, I agree. I kind of agree. He probably would have failed, probably got cut. But he's also The Rock, related to The Rock, so.
Right.
Yeah, who knows?
Hey, you see how many DWIs them boys done had? You feel me? Hey.
Yeah.
Tamina. Nobody's Mina. Y'all better respect. Y'all better respect that family. You feel me? Because let's just be real. All the names that they got released, Tamina ain't never got released, bro. Out of all the names that they got released because they just sitting in catering, that Tamina got some info on somebody.
Hey,
that's all I'm saying, man. Hey,
what do y'all think about that faction showing up on Monday?
Hey.
Wait, am I cooked? Oh, next Monday?
Yeah.
I mean, it's well overdue.
Yeah, we've been waiting.
What do you think about the people that are in it? Because they got the 5 people confirmed.
I don't mind it.
Yeah,
I love it. The only person that I could take or leave in this was Dexter. I think he'll do well, but like he never really did much for me. I hope he does great with this. I'm stoked for Nikki Cross and Joe Gacy.
Yeah.
Hey,
I think they're
Savvy
good.
McFly. Joe Gacy knows ball. I don't want to hear anything come out of your mouth ever again about Joe Gacy knows ball.
Dude, Joe Gacy. I love Joe Gacy.
Yeah, he's a beast, bro. He's really good in the ring too.
He's my world heavyweight champ in universe.
Unless she just didn't want to do it. I don't see how you can do this without Alexa unless she just decided she doesn't want to do it if Bray's not around.
I think she's the last person. I think she's the last member confirmed.
I don't like getting into the rumors and shit, but from what I'm hearing, Bo is going to be.
Did Ed just say he doesn't like getting into the rumors?
I don't like.
Is that something that just came out of Zach's mouth?
I don't like believing them. Let me rephrase that. I don't like believing them. But what I'm hearing is that Bo is actually playing Howdy and going to be bringing the unused Fiend costume and playing both. And that Alexa will not be a part of it, and that will be 6, is the Fiend and Howdy together.
That would be fucking sick.
So, with that, if he's going to do the Fiend at all, this has to be, like, he would have had to have been working on this for the last 8 months, last 10 months. Like, this is not something that, like, dude, the Fiend was such a character that you cannot do this with any less than 100%.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if you're going to do Fiend at 100%, you can't give 100% if you're splitting it with a different character that you're trying to develop.
I think,
that's fair.
Me personally, I feel like somebody else should kind of take that Uncle Howdy.
I agree 100%. I think Dexter should be the one playing Howdy, truthfully.
I think
Luna
so too.
should be the one playing Howdy, and then Bo should focus on Fiend.
Oh, yeah.
I disagree. I don't think any of them should play Uncle Howdy. I think they should have a manager play Uncle Howdy because Uncle Howdy should be like the
mastermind,
the ringleader, the mastermind,
he's the mastermind,
the puppeteer. He's not an actual in-ring character.
Okay.
Well, good news is Arn Anderson is free and now a free agent. So,
dude.
So here's the trick part with that, though. Here's the tricky part with that, though. I don't think Uncle Howdy was ever meant to be a manager because it was meant for, and only Bo Dallas would know exactly what him and Bray had planned for Uncle Howdy, which I get wanting to change it now that, you know, the situation is completely different. Bray Wyatt isn't here anymore. You know what I'm saying? So Bo Dallas, of course, has to pivot some of those ideas, but I can see him wanting to kind of stay true to that aspect of it, which is why I kind of do think having someone else probably play the Fiend, or even, you know, vice versa, him being the Fiend and having someone else. I don't think it, like I was saying, I just don't think it was ever meant for Uncle Howdy to like not be a in-ring wrestler. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that was always the plan for them. So I don't know if he wants to change that for that reason.
And I get that. Here's my thinking with that. Even if that was something that Bray like planned for Howdy to be in ring, I don't think it translated well, and I think they would have had to pivot away from that at some point. Because when Howdy stopped having like the big hat and the mustache, and he had like the half mask and like the gray wig, I thought it was weird. I thought he looked weird at that point, and I didn't like seeing him. I have that too. I have the Bray lantern.
You're fucking. Wait, the Fiend one?
Yeah,
The fuck?
With the face.
yeah. I've got one. I've
Yeah,
got a
yeah,
Fiend
yeah.
mask. I got that mask, and I have the Bray lantern.
Do you have the belt, the Fiend belt?
Nah, that's on the list.
I saw that
Yeah,
there
it's
was
also- It's also like 4 bands.
Yeah,
I saw that there was a Fiend backpack too. That
yeah.
looked fucking
I want to get
beautiful.
that one too. In my man cave along the wall, I also bought one of every like Bray shirt that's on the website, so I just have my wall lined in Bray shirts.
That's awesome.
But like
Sick.
as far as like Howdy in ring, I just don't think it translated well. I know Zach and Reed do. Do you guys play 2K?
Hey,
How many times have you fucking played with Uncle Howdy?
Never.
Not
He's-
once, because nobody really gives a shit about Howdy in ring. I am the biggest fucking Bray Wyatt fan. I don't care about Howdy being in ring.
Yeah, I agree.
I wanted to see Howdy being that mastermind behind the scenes or in the
pulling the
vignette.
strings type shit.
Yeah.
For this might be unpopular, and I'm just thinking off the cuff, but I'm just saying, like what you guys were saying, let's have Uncle Howdy be a mastermind, right? Let's have Bo Dallas be the new Fiend, but we should also see like the human side of Bo Dallas the same way that we saw the human side of Bray Wyatt. Like
I
that
agree.
was the first time
I agree.
when Bray Wyatt had returned, that was the first time we really seen Bray Wyatt be human. Until like the Uncle Howdy got in his head. But aside from that, that was human Bray Wyatt that was speaking to us. I really want to see that for Bo Dallas. I feel like he does have the dedication for it, the passion for it. And Bray's his brother, so I know that he's not gonna try to fuck up the whole entire story, the lore of Bray Wyatt.
I have one like that I wish they would do that I think would just be so fucking cool, but it would be dark. No Fiend. I don't need the Fiend. Let that rest with Bray. If you want to do that type of character with Taylor, don't have him do a Fiend mask. Have him do a fucked up version of Bray's face mask.
That's dark.
That would be
No,
dark
that's dark.
as
But
shit.
that-
Dope.
I know. Wait,
That'd
wait,
be next
because
level.
I know Brandon, you're a huge Bray Wyatt fan. Bray Wyatt loved horror. I think Bray Wyatt, if
He'd
he
love
could
it.
see he would fucking love
You would
it.
love it.
I don't know if
Yeah,
it
he would.
if it'll translate well with like a mainstream audience. They'll probably be fucking
That's the
horrified.
thing. That's a
Hey,
big
I
thing.
think it
with
would be something they would have to wait on that until they hit Netflix.
Yeah, for more cinematic, like
Hey,
Like-
also I'm gonna. What if he pulls up and says, "I believe," and swerves all of us?
Yeah.
Oh,
Swerves
man.
all of us.
Reed ruined it.
No, I
Yeah,
still
like,
it's
As
still good.
as fucked as it would be, imagine the mask that Jason dude that did all Bray's work.
that. Yup,
Yeah.
Imagine if he made a mask of like a rotting Bray's face.
yeah.
That
Fuck.
would be fucked.
Yikes.
People would take it the wrong way.
People would take that so.
Oh, yeah, they would
people
take it wrong.
But the
Yeah,
thing
People
is,
would talk a
the
lot of
thing is,
shit about that.
Bray would have fucking
Oh,
He
he
would,
loved
he would
100%.
fucking love it.
Bray
I mean,
would love it.
he did that with his own face for the lantern.
Yeah.
I think that's another one of those ideas though too that like it's such a great idea, but it's one of those ideas that even if you pitch that to them now, you know how Bray had a lot of great ideas, but sometimes it's like, okay, but how can we take this idea and put it on TV to where
Yeah,
it
how
doesn't
can we
get that
translate this to
negative
something we
reaction?
can actually
You know what I'm
do?
saying? Into something that like that would be the question with that even like I feel
People
that's
are
like
going to
an
say
amazing
it's
idea, but
disrespectful.
like we all are saying, like people are gonna take it the wrong way. So it's like, how could we do something like that without people taking it the wrong way now. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
I love that idea. I think that's a great idea. And it shows that, you know, you're a big Bray Wyatt fan. Because I like you said, I think we all agree like Bray would love that shit. But it'd be one of those ideas that even if Bray came with that idea, they'd be like, okay, now how can we translate that to something slightly, to, you know, edit up a little, PG it a little bit, not too much PG, but, you know, water it down just a tiny bit, you know. So it's one of those tough things. But I do have faith in, like you were saying, Les, I have a lot of faith in Bo to portray this character and keep things as true as possible to what Bray was going for. I think that's been his whole thing with this. I think that, you know, now it's kind of his brainchild, so of course he's gonna, you know, add his own flavor to it. But I do think that he wants to keep it as close to possible as what Bray was trying to get to, with, of course, you know, them kind of teasing this whole setup of this big Wyatt, another Wyatt family, essentially, you know.
Yeah, I do think that Taylor is gonna do something with that new Fiend, even though I'd be okay with him not doing it, just because I think they unintentionally made a spoiler in the Bray documentary. Because of course everybody saw the Howdy pop up at the end with the lantern. But when they walked in and they were looking at the new Fiend, Taylor was talking to Jason and said, we have to make sure we do this really special.
Yeah.
As they were talking about it. And I don't think that was like, I don't think they intended for that to be there. Cause like, I think Taylor just said he's going to be doing the Fiend.
But if we know Bray Wyatt, a lot of things were intentional, especially with the QR codes and what they said. So that could be something. That could actually really be something.
So does
what I would love
anybody
to see,
find it?
I'd love to see JoJo do something with this too.
I think we'll see it. I think we'll see it.
Let JoJo at least let her play Sister Abigail in some of the vignettes.
Something like that.
Does anybody else find it weird
crazy.
that, not weird, but that Strowman is not involved in this whatsoever?
I thought that was weird.
Yeah.
That would have been a great way to bring him
Is
back.
there a
instead
chance?
Of all of
Is
this,
there a chance at all that's one of the first feuds with them?
Maybe.
I would like
going
that'd
after
be perfect.
Strowman.
That'd be perfect to get him the hell away from the LWO.
True.
Let's do it. I'm with it. I'm with it. Get him.
Oh,
I'm cool. I'm understanding. You know, they made a little storyline reason with him like being mad at JD and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like they gave us a little cool reason for why he's helping LWO right now. But let's get.
But
him
it feels
the hell
like
away from
filler.
LWO.
To
Dude,
me, it feels like filler.
It feels like
filler.
like we brought him back. We want to give him something to do for a couple of weeks, but this is going to be the first main big reason why we brought him back, for him to feud with
Now,
Uncle Howdy. And,
is
yeah,
that
I
how
think
you
that's
bring? And is that how you bring Alexa in? You don't put Alexa in right away. You don't put Alexa in right away. You start a feud with Strowman.
Oh, to be honest with you,
You don't think she's gonna be involved at all?
not off rip. No, that's just me.
Nah, well, I don't think off rip, but I feel like if they wanted to introduce Alexa Bliss, what they should do is show like Alexis Bliss like road back to the ring, but how Bray, how Uncle Howdy, how all that the lore surrounding like the story, how it's eating at her, bringing her back to that state that she was in with Bray Wyatt. I think that would be perfect in my opinion.
So I was thinking something similar. I would totally be okay with at some point Braun and Alexa like joining, but not at first. Like they are brought into it later.
Yeah.
But I also don't think the entire faction should debut at the same time.
No, I agree.
I think let Howdy show up for a vignette and that's it. You don't actually have to put him in there, but then over coming weeks, starting separate storylines, or that way establishing several storylines with several people, have people from the Wyatt faction show up and attack certain people, and then that's how it ends up being formed.
Because it's like, how are you gonna no offense, but how are you going to re-sign Rowan to be involved in this, but Strowman not be at all? When arguably in ring, Strowman has always been a little bit more talented than Rowan was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Neither of them are better than Brody Lee. Long live Brody Lee.
Well, yeah, duh.
Can't bring it back, but
How do you? I just want to say, like, come Monday, that's like the supposed date of the debut. How do they go about it?
It should be the last.
I don't want to see. If you're going to do all this, like Brandon said something about a vignette earlier. If you're doing all this, you can't have a vignette.
No,
and
you
that's
can't.
it on Monday. You just
I don't think
can't.
you could. I think they need to make like a big splash, but I just don't know how.
Especially when the Bray return was so iconic.
It was immaculate at Extreme Rules. Immaculate.
So you have to. I don't think you can touch that return from a creative standpoint. I don't think you can touch that return ever.
No.
But you have to at least try to bottle some of that level of energy into this one.
What I'd be okay with if they're gonna make a big splash and do something, I don't think taking out one person is enough. Like if they show up and like for instance Jey Uso, because he was doing the whole Firefly thing, like I don't think it would be as special as like, okay, all these people showed up and just took out Jey. Like now something where lights go out, something happens, the entire Judgment Day just got taken out. Like I don't think doing something with one person is going to be spectacular enough.
You also have to think about this. You also have to think if they're going to take somebody out, there are a lot of people that are already in major storylines. So then you have to start thinking about, okay, who are some, top people on the show that are not involved in huge storylines at the moment? Because you're not going to have them come in and take out the Judgment Day when the Judgment Day is already invested into a story.
So here's another idea. Braun Strowman is already messing with LWO. We want to get the LWO the hell away from the Judgment Day. I think everybody agrees with me on that. I want to get Rey Mysterio, Dom, all of that. This is really a 2-year-long feud, if we being honest.
We got to just break that shit up. We just got to break that shit up.
If we can get that away from each other, the Judgment Day should be imploding anyways. So they don't need to be worried about Braun Strowman and the LWO when they have their own internal problems, which should really start coming to a head at Clash of the Castle. We should start getting towards that crescendo moment if we aren't already there, with Finn maybe turning on turning on Damian at Clash of the Castle. But nonetheless, okay, we can even start off with LWO. Like that's a cool first feud for them. You know what I'm saying? It gives them a legit, you got Nikki Cross can go up against Zelina. You got a woman for them to feud with. Braun is running around with LWO. Of course, they're coming out after Braun, really, but LWO got his back right now. So of course they would probably be the faction that would help with them. Because other than that, if you look at up and down the Raw roster, who else really is it on Raw? That's why I've been thinking, like, why the heck are they coming to Raw? Honestly, I don't think
they should be bound to just Raw. I don't think they should be bound to just Raw. I think they need to start picking off all of the people that were in big feuds with Bray. Finn, LA Knight, Randy, Seth. Start picking all those people off that had big matches with Bray.
I got a hot take. You know who's one person no one can stop right now, bro?
Joe Hendry?
No.
Bro, if they take out Breaker, dog, if they come in and
say his name and he appears, I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Cause they love him in London and Paris and Tokyo, America, Scotland and Canada and Mexico. They say I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Clip the shit out of that.
Y'all brought him up. I don't know.
Clip the shit out of that.
What I was getting to is
It's
Braun
crazy
Strowman-
how ready he was, bro.
I heard Joe Hendry, bro. I said, I bet.
Braun Breaker's like the perfect target because no one can stop him. It's more like we're gonna stop this young man in his tracks. Type
So I
shit.
like it. But on the other hand, you're not gonna build up Breaker like this just to
Yeah,
have him
you're gonna
get destroyed.
I mean,
I
by
agree
them.
there. I agree
And then
there.
he does-
You have to
yeah.
do. You can't kill anybody else's momentum in the meantime.
I dig it 100%.
That's the hard part about a
dig it.
faction like this, in my opinion. This faction should be presented as unstoppable, but there are a lot of people on Raw in particular who should be presented as unstoppable, like Brian Breaker. Ilya Dragunov is somebody who is already they're showing like it's gonna take your best effort, 125% effort to keep Ilya Dragunov now. He can just take so much damage. So you got the Judgment Day who has always looked dominant. You got Damian Priest. Then even if you look at SmackDown, you got Cody Rhodes. He's the champion. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to put them in anything with Cody Rhodes right now, in my opinion, because they're not going to beat Cody Rhodes. You got the Bloodline, who they want the Bloodline to look as dominant as possible, and it seemed like the Bloodline is about to add one, maybe even two new members over there on SmackDown. So it's just that's my very like I said, I got the utmost faith in the direction because I do believe that you got Bo Dallas Taylor, you got someone who understands what the vision was and how this should be properly executed. But the question is, you know, like I said, besides LWO and Braun Strowman right now, who else could they even really feud with where they're not killing the people's momentum that they've been building? Who, let's be real, nobody in that faction is the future. Like a guy like Brian Breaker and Ilya Dragunov.
What you could do, they don't have to get thrown into a feud right off rip. The coolest thing I think about the Fiend when he debuted was just all the random people he was attacking. You never knew when those lights were gonna go off.
True.
Dude, have this faction show up and you could do 4 months up to Survivor Series with them just attacking people. Have the lights go out. Dude, one of them's got Michael Cole in the mandible claw and they take out Pat. Like just
dope.
Take out Adam Pearce. Like this, you have no idea what these dudes are doing.
Take out a fucking fan, like in like the
fucking kill him.
Nosebleeds, like just like
the thing I like the most. The thing I like the most about this is I think we have to be honest with ourselves. We don't get a whole lot of unpredictability in the WWE anymore.
No.
We really don't. In the age of the internet and dirt sheets and shit like that, we don't get a lot of unpredictability, and this gives us some unpredictability because we don't know where this is going to lead.
Yeah.
I think that's just the
I
best.
agree, I
I
agree.
think that's just the best part.
I have two things real quick. One thing, Wyatt Six needs to stay away from championships.
Yep.
Yes.
They do not need a championship. I don't need to see Uncle Howdy win the fucking World Heavyweight Champion. Eric Rowan and Joe Gacy do not need the fucking tag titles. We're not doing this. Y'all a group, y'all are powerful, but you guys need to stay away from championships.
Bray honestly never needed a championship.
He never needed it.
The only time I think Bray should have had a championship was when, like, at the Elimination Chamber.
The Chamber, yes.
His character at that time could have. But I never liked the idea of dudes like Kane, Undertaker. I never liked those types of characters having titles. Because if you're staying true to that gimmick and that character, they wouldn't have cared.
They wouldn't care.
All
they care about is dominance.
Yeah, the Fiend wouldn't have given a shit about winning a title. Kane, when he took it from Ray, when he had Money in the Bank, wouldn't have given a shit about having a title.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I think, like, what the fuck you doing, Reed? Reed's over here.
At least he's not pulling out. At least he's not pulling out.
My God, Cowboy.
I'm cooked, boys.
Hey, have you seen my eye trick yet? Zach hates it.
Oh God.
I don't want to see it. I'm good.
Well, let me see if I can do it. Hold on. All right.
I believe in Brandon.
Am I doing it?
I think so.
Yeah, kind of.
Yep. Did the sloth. That's
Just-
gross,
Just
Brody.
let one eye drift off.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm
That's
cooked.
We started out doing remove one from history, and we got way
Nah, Don't stay
left.
off top.
But I dig it.
Yeah.
The thing about
Uh,
thing about the Say I Quit podcast, we just have good wrestling.
Yeah, we just go. We
We
just
just
go. We
talk.
just go.
We just talk.
We just shoot.
Yeah.
Shoot.
I got a hop.
All right.
But hey, take some of those clips, and when you post them, let me know, and or Zach, and we'll repost them.
But
Bet.
Dude, that Joe Hendry one will pop off.
Yeah, that's gonna go crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's gonna go crazy.
Say
What was his name again?
Yeah, God.
What was his
Joe
name?
Hendry.
Say his name and
Joe.
he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Cause they love him in London and Paris and Tokyo, America, Scotland and Canada and Mexico. They say, I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
I know
God.
that sick ass guitar solo. Man,
That song went number 4 in the UK world.
that's my goat right there. That's
Yeah,
my goat right there.
That's his goat. That's crazy.
Hey,
That
showing up.
that first clip, that first time you did that, clip the shit out of that, because
that shit was-
that'll
Yes.
do really well on TikTok.
Yeah.
Showing up Tuesday too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So because what you can do like make it to where we're talking, and then as soon as we said it, and then you went to that clip, let it go all the way up to like right before it goes into the London, like do right before that, and then just cut that to your guys' logo, and like let that be the end of your TikTok video.
You know what would be crazier? If Mr. Hendry decided to show up on Say I Quit Pod.
Yes, with the
We
TCT.
need Joe
and with
Hendry, man.
ECT.
We need.
All right, y'all. I got hop
we need
off.
Joe Hendry. We
No, you good,
believe.
you good. Little Derek.
Alright.
Derek,
Peace,
Anthony,
y'all.
take us out.
You know what it is, man. We appreciate y'all for tapping in to the very, very first ever Say I Quit podcast, man. We got a lot of new shit coming for y'all, man. Some new music actually just dropped. Check it out on Bandcamp, man. Y'all can see that link. We're gonna drop a post actually on YouTube in a second about that. But regardless, this is your boy Lil Derek, man. I got Les Hardy with me. I got Reed Starks with me. Appreciate the commentary table for joining us today, man.
My
I had a
brothers.
great talk with you guys. Look forward to having some more wrestling talks with you guys. We'll see y'all soon, man.
Shield.